With Chapter 2 Remix coming to a close, this is the Fortnite Remix Chapter 2 review. Battle Pass was a solid thing this season. They took a lot of OG skins from the original Chapter 2, and they kind of revamped them a little bit, kind of made them slightly better. Meowscles was a good skin, Meow Midas skin, whatever. The female Chaos Agent, and then One Ball, all unique skins that I liked and I will continue to wear throughout the seasons. I like those pretty much. Shields. Where were the shields at the beginning of the season? I'm sorry, but there were none. All right, big pots were extremely hard to find. That is a very bad negative I had about the season. Minis were also really hard to find at the beginning of the season. They had to up the spawn rate out of how rare these shields were to get. Ever since the starting of the season, though, they had an OP movement strat. You probably all solved this eventually, but you could fly. Not with the choppers, which also came back, by the way, but cars. If your car had suspension on it, which only certain cars in the game had, you could basically send yourself to the moon if you really wanted to. Very big, very OP movement strat. I'm actually kind of upset that they removed it from the game because I think that kind of made this season unique on how you played the game. You got around the map a lot faster, and you die in a lot of interesting and funny ways, which kind of funny. Season's theme itself, I was not a real big fan of. I thought they did something unique going with a twist here for Chapter 2, but I would have preferred them do like what they kind of did with OG last year when they kind of did a remake of the season, kind of make it feel like you're back in that 2020, 2021 era of Fortnite. But, you know, not a big fan of Snoop Dogg, and I'm not a big fan of Ice Spice either. They basically just took everything that they had, like Sky's, I'm pretty sure Sky had it, Sky's Scar and Sky's Grappler, turned into Ice Spice's Scar and Ice Spice's Grappler, which the Grappler sucks. I'd never pick it up. You slide across the map and you can't do anything with Icy Feet. And the Scar is pretty cool because if you hit someone, you get the pepper effect. You run really fast for a couple seconds. Snoop Dogg's drum gun is basically Midas's drum gun. Still pretty OP as what it is. Drum gun is probably the best mythic in this game, besides the minigun. The minigun is still broken. Eminem has the minigun. And then, of course, you know, TNTina has her boom bow. And then I believe Meowscles has his mythic AK. And then, of course, you got Kit, who has its charged shotgun and its shockwave grenade launcher. All of those mythics are cool. I would only probably use the minigun and the drum gun if I had the chance to. The one thing I don't like, though, is what they did. I wish they didn't have done was when you kill the bot becomes a teammate. I don't think I liked that very much because some of the bots kind of screw you over in a way. And in order for me to give this a higher rating, this end of season live event with Juice WRLD and all of them needs to bang. If this doesn't bang, this season is going lower than a 5, maybe even a 6, maybe. There was a lot of fun things to do in this season, and they nerfed it all into the ground. A lot of old content that we had was just reused. There was no new content, right? It was just all old stuff returning. Just other than that, that's the only good and then bad I have about this season. We do have Gyro here, by the way. He is here to state his opinion about what he thought about Chapter 2 Remix. Gyro, take it away.
So personally, I'm gonna just say one thing right now. I did not play much of Chapter 2 Remix. I just didn't. The moment Reload Solos came out, I played that way more than Chapter 2 Remix. Nothing against Chapter 2 Remix, but I just didn't play much of Chapter Remix. I just really didn't. But if I had to say like my favorite like mythics, it would probably be the Eminem minigun. I think because people went so crazy over that when they would shoot the gun, or when anyone would shoot the gun, and the lyrics would spit out. People were freaking out over that, saying like, "Oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing ever!" And man, it was the coolest thing ever. It was probably my favorite mythic. I loved it probably more than the Scar, the Grappler, and the drum gun. The minigun was my favorite because like I don't think any of us knew that Fortnite would do something like that to where when we shoot the minigun, the lyrics would spit out and we could actually hear the music, and every time when you would stop it would go someone. It was really funny. And but yeah, those are my opinion on the mythics. I would say overall for the gameplay wise, it was not great for zero build players because, you know, the Chapter 2 map was mainly for build players, and when, you know, since zero build is still super great, it's not great for the chapter 2 map. It's just not, because there's like no places to hide. I literally died in one of my games I just played. I literally died because I literally could not find a spot to hide because the cover sucked. It just sucked. But if I had to give this season, or chapter 2 remix a rating, I don't know, man. I just wasn't crazy about it. I just wasn't like super crazy about it. I probably give it a solid 6.
And technically, they do count these OG seasons a part of Chapter 5. This is technically Chapter 5 Remix is basically what it is. Technically is what the Fortnite classifies this as still Chapter 5. This is still one of Chapter 5's greatest seasons.
Wait, so you think Marvel was better than this?
I think Marvel was better than this. I liked the Marvel season. So this is how I would rate Chapter 5, right? White piece of paper on the screen right now, Dom. Future Dom, slap it right there. We're going to go down a list, okay? I'm not going to count this because this is a Chapter 2 remix. It's not a Chapter 5 review. So this is what we chose to review Chapter 5 of. That didn't add much of this clip, but this is how much we reviewed Chapter 5. This is mine, and this is Gyro's. So pause it, tape it, whatever you want. This is what we reviewed. We're going to skip all the way. That is the Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix Season Review. Gyro, thank you for coming out.
No problem.
For doing another video.
Problem.
Guys, again, if you guys have not, please subscribe to Gyro. His link will be in the first
sir.
link in the description. Go follow it.
Sir.
If you guys have not already, make sure you guys all subscribe. We are 3 away from 1,000 as the recording of this video. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. All right, peace out.